She's aren't running second mares, 1 and 2 in Melbourne Cups, rarities. But it was Darren Weir training She's Archie almost a generation ago. It was Darren Weir before he's the Darren Weir that we know him of today. Not a big trainer, but certainly a country trainer starting out. So the thrill of second to the Diva in her first cup. And of course, Darren now, guys, has got a horse that's a genuine chance in the Melbourne Cup. In fact, he's catapulted himself into second favouritism. Richard, I'll go to you on Signoff. Tell us about him.
Well, I think he's a horse that emerged earlier this year. He had a big winning streak early in the year and went right through till May. He won a 2,500 metre race, I think, at Moonee Valley, and everyone sort of tagged him as a real star of the future. Then he went soft during the early part of the spring. He sort of seemed a bit flat, and it's only been the last 2 or 3 runs that he really started to put it together. And I think you know, the win yesterday was full of merit. Not sure about who he beat. I think that's a question. It was the form strong enough there, but the effort was brilliant, and Joe Moreira never knocked the horse around. If you notice, there's Joe. He's just sitting outside one there, moves 3 deep, starts to move up. It was perfectly timed run. But if you look at him from side on, if we get an opportunity to, you'll see that he doesn't use the whip terribly much at all. In fact, I'm not sure he hits him maybe once or twice, and that's about all. So he had a soft win on Saturday, or yesterday, and it's going to stand him in good stead, got him in the race.
Let's cut to the chase. Winning chance or not? Francesca, Simon and you, Richard. Winning chance or not?
I'd say place chance a bit short of the price.
He reminds me of Shocking, who won this race, then gained a kilo and went on to win a Melbourne Cup. So, yes, he's a definite chance.
I'm going to risk him. I'm going to say he's not quite there this year. I think he'll run very well, maybe top 10, could be top 5, but I'm not going to tip him to win.
We chatted to Darren Weir after the barrier draw, and this is what he had to say, the trainer.
He said he can't ride 51, he can ride 51 and a half comfortable, so as long as the stewards are happy with that, the owners are.
So Joe Moreira half over, so 51 and a half. So he got the 1 kilo re-handicap.
I'm quite surprised because weight means quite a lot in Melbourne Cups, but obviously they are so keen on having Joe Moreira that they think the half kilo doesn't matter.
When it comes to the world's best jockey, though, he's got to make up that half a kilo in the first bend.
I mean, with the way you look at it, you can just say that Greg Carpenter gave him 1.5 kilos, can't you, if you really want to.
Yeah, true.
The Cox Plate's provided the last couple of Melbourne Cup winners. I think it's becoming a bigger and better guide every year, the Cox Plate to the Melbourne Cup. How did you see Faulkner?
Absolutely. He was so game, wasn't he? He knuckled at the start, picked himself up, and he's just gone down by a short half nose to Adelaide, world famous champ, isn't he? Adelaide. But he's 3 runs this time back in the Makybe, second to Dissident over the mile was fantastic. Now this is Faulkner, as you can see, the grey with the blinkers on, knuckling at the start there. Wangina, he ran into him. But look, Nick Hall knows this horse so well. Arguably, he goes down a short half head in the Cox Plate. Now we know he's a Caulfield Cup winner from last season, and he's run extremely well in a Melbourne Cup as he did last year. He got too far out of his ground as he hits the front here in the Cox Plate. Watch Adelaide on the outside in the blue colours with that red band. He was really game and gallant, so arguably, you know, he could nearly have become a Caulfield Cup winner, which he is. Cox Plate, he goes down by a short half head, and his run last year in the Melbourne Cup suggests to me that, yes, he can win a Melbourne Cup this year because his form is better. He's a good chance.
Well, I was about to say, do you think you can see him improving on his 6th place last year, carrying more weight this year?
I do. From his barrier, he's going to get the best run in the race, and that's barrier 9. Nick Hall won't be in that squeeze box. He'll just come out. He'll be in the first half of the race. He'll be 3, 4.